door opens to reveal a long, cathedral-like room. There are murals painted on the walls and 10 large red focusing crystals lining either side of the room, 2 of which have been shaken loose from their housing structure and are strewn across the floor. At the end of this chamber, full of coffins in various states of disrepair, is a large sarcophagus, and beyond it, a throne built from bones. Sitting on the edge of it is a gaunt man, all knees and elbows, drinking from a silver goblet. He peers at you through a curtain of stringy silver hair, his green eyes glimmering with an unearthly light. In a silken voice he says, "Ah, yes, my saviours. Thank you for securing my exit from this wretched place. I've been trying for decades to figure a way out of that cursed contraption." He lazily kicks the coffin below him. "Earthquakes. You've got to love them. Of course, if it weren't for a chance thunderstorm and a bit of lightning I managed to divert from its path, who knows how long I would have been trapped in this purgatory." He looks around at you all lazily, a bit of wine sloshing down the front of his mouldy silken blouse. "You did come to save me, correct? And pledge your service to me in return for the secrets of eternal life? Or am I going to have to kill the whole bally lot of you?"
Well, I'd like to ask who you are. We did not expect to see anybody living down here. You want to tell us who you're all about, what you're all about?
Living. That's an interesting word, isn't it? Obviously, then you're not here to save me. I am Lord Tiresome Bellovars. Welcome to my tomb.
Thank you for having us.
Gonna ask, if you've been trapped in here for so long, how did you get or make wine?
Oh, it was down here with me. Wine lasts if you have it corked well enough. Though it's a little off.
Surprised you can hold your alcohol given how skinny you are.
Yes.
Do people like you get drunk?
What do you mean, do people like me? Are we still living in the Dark Ages? What is this?
Well, you know what I mean. You seem like you're ancient, like 150 or so.
Oh, do I look that young? Oh, thank you.
Wait, what do you mean ancient 150?
Hey, I live to like maybe 70 or so. I don't know how old you guys get.
150 is like twice my lifespan.
Oh.
But look, have you come here to save me so I can continue my plans, or what? What is going on?
That depends. What is your plan?
Oh, well, complete domination of the realm, of course, nothing less.
Oof.
And if you
not a big fan of that.
Well, if you were to help
I might have to say no.
I would reward you quite handsomely when the time comes. Just come closer.
What rewards? What rewards are we talking about here?
The secrets.
I thought you were chaotic good.
The secrets.
Oh, I'm going somewhere with this.
The secret to immortality, of course. Now, if you would just come closer and shake on it.
Could I shoot you to see if you're actually immortal?
What?
Why does he want us to come closer and touch us? I don't think that's very nice.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great. Can I make a perception check for if there's any sort of like arcane circles trapping him that we're about to cross over?
Yes, you can.
Is that Arcana or?
Let's go with Arcana. So you don't see any trapping circles. However, you do get the same kind of magical radiance from the sarcophagus that he is leaning on. It seems to match the obelisk.
Are we able to shut the door behind us?
The door behind you is already shut.
Oh.
However, you do seem to also be able to tell, Valen, that the sarcophagus seems to be linked with the obelisk.
I'll relay that to Valen and Cauli quietly.
Okay.
And then I'll take a slight step forward and say, I serve none but the gods.
Ah, I see. Disappointing. What about your other two?
I'll back him up and say, I serve only the radiance of the sun.
And I will join my companions, walk up, and say, I serve only those I love.
I see. Hero types. Well,
Can I ask a question?
yes, of course.
Well, not to him.
Oh,
I just
to me.
kind of want to mutter it under my breath to the others. Why is there one coffin in here that's black?
Oof. I get ready to take cover behind one of the coffins.
Can I make a perception check about that coffin?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You notice that this one seemed to be blackened from fire.
Oh, okay.
However, I'd like the three of you to also give me a perception check, just for the room in general.
Ooh, nat 20.
Nat 20. Perfect.
That one.
Right, okay. So, on the map, now you see how there are several pink lights? Little dotted lights.
Yes.
They seem
Yes.
to be on something, right? So, these are the focusing crystals that I mentioned. I did say 10. I meant 10 that were actually already in place. You might notice that there are 2 that seem to be missing the pink light. Do you see where they are?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, no, it was 10. I misspoke. So what it is, right, so you can see the one, let's say, to your left. You can see the little stand, and then to the left of that, you can see the pink crystals on the floor. And then right at the end of the map, you can see that there's one just on the right side of the throne, and then the pink crystal is just to the right of that.
Ooh.
So that's...
I wonder what would happen if we fit the crystals onto these empty spaces.
Are you saying that just to each other, or are you saying that out loud?
I'm saying that, muttering under my breath to Valen and Cauli.
Well, I guess it's worth a try. It's the best lead that we have. I was gonna say, can I make like an Arcana check to see what kind of magic ritual or something they could be tied to?
Sure. Right, so you can't really tell too much, but there does seem to be... You notice that the crystals are in place, seem to be pulsing slightly. It's a bit weak, as if like they haven't got everything in place.
So the question is does he want the crystals on the stands, or did he try to knock them off the stands?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Can I ask him that and roll for persuasion? Tiresome?
You want to ask him if he wants those crystals in place or not?
I want to ask him, hey, Lord Tiresome, what would happen? I see those crystals on the ground and a couple empty pedestals. What would happen if I just were to get this one up on there?
Oh, absolutely nothing. In fact, it's probably best that you just leave them be on the floor. They have no real
Can I roll
significance. They're
insight?
decorative, if anything. Yeah, you can indeed roll an insight. According to you, he is speaking the absolute gospel. There's absolutely no way he's lying to you whatsoever.
I smell deception, so can I roll?
You can indeed roll an insight.
Ah!
Well, that might not be deception that you're smelling, right?
Could I give her who has the highest wisdom? I want to give one of my checks to them.
You have one more check between the three of you on this one.
I have a +3 insight. I could try to see what he's up to.
Okay, there we go.
Our savior.
You can tell that he is talking out his backside. He does not want those crystals back in place.
Okay, so yeah, I think that the crystals are what were binding him. Some fell off somehow, and that's how he's kind of free, but also I get the feeling that something's going on with that sarcophagus, so maybe he's still mostly imprisoned.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Well, I think I will just tiptoe up to this crystal if I'm allowed to move.
I was about to be like, somebody...
Roll a...
and grab it.
Roll a stealth... roll a sleight of hand check. Oh, wow.
26.
Okay, so, yeah, even though he's looking, like, right at you, he still hasn't quite figured out that you're picking up that crystal. However, he is getting a bit frustrated that none of you are approaching him. He raises his hand, and a couple of coffins begin to twitch out.
Which ones?
This one here.
Can I sit on top of it?
This one here.
I'm not very heavy, though.
Stop them! And everybody, we're going to roll for initiative.
As I do this, I would like to say, what do you mean stop us? We haven't moved.
Hey, oh, what are you doing? Hey, no! Stop looking at me. Get out. Boise, no. Stay. Hey, get... Oh, and every time I put him down, he jumps straight back up again. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, stop climbing. Oh, right, where was I? Top of the round. We have Marin. You're up, sir.
Alright. Can I, before I begin my combat parts, can I quickly grab the crystal and then put it on the pedestal before I make my attack?
You can, but this will count as an action.
That is okay. I will choose not to attack. In that case, I will grab the crystal, put it on the pedestal, run back behind the coffin, and then use my cunning action as a bonus action to hide behind the coffin.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, you have successfully managed to hide. Now, you noticed that when that crystal was put in, the sarcophagus sort of gave a shudder, and you could see that Lord Tiresome sort of leans back, as if like he's being pulled back. He kind of sort of straightens himself up, and you realise that he can't actually get off the sarcophagus as he adjusts himself. And he stands there, and he looks quite angry. Hey, take him out! Be quick about it! And the skeletons all kind of rattle. And with that, we're going to go to Cauli.
Okay. I have a question. So I have Channel Divinity turn undead. Would that be an action or a bonus action if I used it?
As an action.
Oh, it says as an action.
Yep.
I cannot read. I think I'll save that just for now. Unless you two have a different plan. I'll attack using Guiding Bolt. And I want to hit this dude.
Yeah, sure. Let me see. 22. 22 is going to hit. Let's see that damage.
And as I do it, my battle cry will be, Lord Tiresome, it's time for you to take a nap.
And the skeleton is obliterated into pieces. And even though he's only bones, you could still see that somehow his facial expression was cringing when it went.
Feeling tired yet? Let me move a little bit too. Wait, can I ask how securely these crystals are on the pedestals?
Imagine like it's something like the shape of a hand with like its fingers are out. And so like you'd have 5 points around it. It seems that the ones that have fallen off, parts of those have broken, which is why they went. So it would suggest that possibly when the earthquake happened, they became loose.
Okay. I'll move right here.
All right, cool.
And I'll say, y'all should be running.
And we're going to then go to Valen.
All right, yeah, we'll just move up. I want to move to just the other side of him down here. And then I want to attack this skeleton crawling out of his little tomb thing.
Yeah, cool.
Ouch.
Oh, that's a natural one. So you go
that
for
a natural one.
You go for a swing, and the skeleton's sort of skull sort of falls back and hangs on by like a thread of skin as your axe just unfortunately just completely misses him, and it kind of grabs his head and sort of brings it back in place. Anything else?
I think. Let me think. I'm actually going to give him an attack of opportunity, and I want to head, down to here.
All right, excellent. He's going to go for a swing at you. Let me see. He gets
17 does hit, and then he gets his modifier too. So
that's true. So he hits you for 1d6 plus 1. So he hits you for 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As none of them have weapons, so he's literally just taken a bone out of his rib and just tries and smacks you with it.
That was pretty rude.
And now the rest of them are going to attack. So the first one is going to go up to Cauliflower, and 18 plus 3, so 21.
My AC is 18.
Your AC is currently.
Oh,
no, it is. No, it is because the time's passed. You haven't. It's been more than 10 minutes. So yep, it hits, and then it's going to deal 5 bludgeoning damage to yourself. Right, this one over here is going to go up, and he's going to attack Valen, dealing 19. Attacking for 19.
Yep, that hits.
Alright, and it's to deal 4 bludgeoning damage. This one's going to come up. It's going to do the same thing. That's going to hit. And it's going to be 6 bludgeoning damage. This one's coming from this side. 14,
he gets advantage too.
17.
Oh, but that hits anyway.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. But let's roll twice just in case.
Why would you remind him?
Thank you. 5 more bludgeoning damage.
Okay there, buddy.
Yeah, we're hanging in there.
Okay.
This is why I choose to stay back.
And that is the end of the first round. It's now going to go back to Marin.
Alright, I shoot the undead to Valen's left so that these two don't get advantage. Oh.
A 7 unfortunately does not hit. Your arrow flies through the air, misses, and lands into one of the other coffins.
Can I make a dash, using my cunning action?
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a dash over to, this corner? I want to try to get that crystal onto the other pedestal as quickly as possible.
So you're going to head down here?
Ooh, that's actually a better idea, yeah.
Yep, so what was that? That was 30 feet. If you're using the dash and your movement is 30, you could do another 30 feet if you wanted to, so you could go here.
Will I prompt an attack of opportunity from this guy?
Yes. So you could then just move yourself to here instead then.
I'll do that and try to take some pressure off of Valen. Well, actually, could I move him here, and then that way this guy has advantage against him?
Oh.
Or will that be
that
opportunity of
works.
attack?
No, that works.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the opportunity attack only takes into effect once you've left their area of reach. So you stepped into their area of reach, fine, nothing happens, but it'll be once you then try to exit that's when they'll get their attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So it goes over to Lord Tiresome, and he raises another hand, and the rest of the coffins begin to move.
Ugh, I should have sat on one.
Probably a better idea. You could have gotten thrown off.
And one of them in particular
was...
Well, there was 2, actually. Seemed to be covered in flesh rather than bones. These are much larger than the skeletons. And it's a bit hard to tell from where you all are, but you could faintly see, Valen, that they seem to be covered in stitches all over their body. These may have been the experiments that Lord Tiresome had been working on. Lord Tiresome turns to his 2 golems. Stop them from putting the crystal in place! His charm now leaving him altogether. And he has a bit of a struggle, considering there's only 1 left to be put in. And with that, we are going to go back to Cauli.
Okay, I think I want to use Channel Divinity turn undead.
Okay.
Because if I move up here, they've all gotta get gone, don't they?
That's if they're classed as undead creatures.
Aren't they undead? They're skeletons.
So I'm going to look, because I've got nothing in my notes here to say that these are classed as undead. Normally, they'd be zombies, but a normal, non-undead skeletal remains isn't undead, but an undead monster called a skeleton is. Okay, yep, I'll take that. They are undead.
If I go up here, is this guy gonna get an opportunity attack?
The moment you've gone past, once you've gone out of his reach.
Are you able to split up your movement? Like, could she move to like this crystal here, and then cast that then, and then continue her movement? Or does that not work?
Yeah. You can divvy your movement up between your actions. It's just a case of as soon as you have moved out outside of its reach, then it will get the opportunity attack. But you can move 5 feet, use an action, move 10 feet, use a bonus action, and then move the rest of your distance.
My thought is to just keep them away from Marin, and he can be our crystal dude. I think I'll do that. Okay, I'll move here, and I'll channel divinity. I'm so divine. I'm gonna move right here. Let me check something. What?
No, it's
That's
just
funny.
I love it because I see it in all the campaigns that I do. Like this is how players get around doing this. It's like, right, I'm just gonna walk around this creature like the whole time. this gets me an extra 5 foot of distance here. This is perfect.
So all of them, I now stink to them, and they've got to run away from me.
Can you press a little speech bubble for your channel divinity so I can just have another read of it?
Oh, right, okay.
Right, as an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer centering the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, if it fails, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. Right, wisdom saving throw, this is going to count for all of them. That's a colossal fail. So, yep.
I've got to say my prayer. It's going to sound really weird since I don't know the name of the sun god. I'll say, brilliant sun, please turn these disgusting undead away from me. Amen.
You pray to Saloon. Isn't she the god of light or something?
Well, my whole thing is that I'm a drow and I don't know anything about the surface pantheon.
Oh.
But we're saying the sun god thinks he thinks I'm funny or whatever. So he's like, that one's okay.
Okay, it's a very effective move because that is going to prevent all the skeletons that are behind you from advancing any further. All the ones in front of you are now going to will obviously be heading away if they choose to move.
Okay.
Which could cause actually the opposite effect of what you wanted because now Marin's going to have a bunch of skeleton in his way.
It's okay, I'll see what I can do. I can disengage and
well, I can move a little bit further and make them wanna. Oh, I don't know. I'll take an opportunity attack. It's fine. I don't.
Well, unless you're doing anything else your turn, we are going to go to Valen.
Wait, let me ask. Valen, do you need any healing or are you good?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have a bit of health.
All right. I'm sorry. I tried to be helpful.
You're
I
fine.
think that was helpful. I'll attack this. Well, are opportunity attacks reactions?
Yes.
I was trying to find that. They are?
Yes.
Okay. I think I am going to run. Yeah. So I'm going to run over here and try to distract this flesh golem a bit.
Okay, so all 3 of those skeletons are going to attack you. First one...
Wait, they don't get opportunity attacks, right?
Yeah, they
can't
do.
take reactions. Under turn undead, it says they can't take reactions.
Can they not? Oh, I missed that bit. Let me see that.
Yes.
It also can't take reactions.
Oh, very nice. Okay, yep, my apologies. Never mind. Yeah, they all go to hit, and then something in the back of their head says, oh, this ain't right, and then they leave you to it.
So I will come down here.
There you go.
Gave me a heart attack there for a second.
It's
All
all
right, I'll
good.
come down here, and I'll... Actually, for my action, could I pick up the crystal and toss it to Valen? Well, I don't think that will help at all. Okay, yeah, so I'll attack this golem dude down here. That's a critical hit. Okay, so that's 15 slashing off the base. Then for critical hit, it's an extra d12, is that right?
Right, critical. Oh, wow, critical hit. Yeah, that is. Damn, 15 slashing damage. Right. Very nice, very nice. What a hit. Wow. I say you guys were crits today.
So do I roll another d12 because of the crit?
Yeah, no, roll your extra d12. That should have, I guess it didn't add it in. Okay, another 9. Wow.
So then, also, since I'm a half-orc, I have savage attacks, which means I get to roll a damage dice again whenever I score a critical hit.
Wow. Very nice.
This guy's gonna rest in pieces.
Oh, yes.
So 29 damage total.
Very nice. It is still standing, but you can see now a lot of its stitches have come undone. Parts of its body have just sort of lopped off. And you can tell it probably won't be able to take too much more. Okay.
That will end my turn.
Very nice. Next up, we're going to have the skeletons. So, these ones, their bones are rattling like mad, as all they could do is get the heck away from Cauli, including these ones. You can get an opportunity attack, Marin.
Okay, do I just hit rapier?
Yep. 17 hits, I believe. Yes, it does.
And then 7 piercing.
Alright, excellent. Okay, cool. The flesh golems going next. The first one here is going to go... He's going to try to take a hit. And, yep, it's going to hit you. So you're going to do 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so that does knock me down to 0. But I have my relentless endurance feature, so it's going to drop me to 1 instead.
And then can you give me a strength saving throw? All right, yep, you're absolutely fine. It attempted to grapple you and was unable to do so. The other golem is going to shuffle his way over. And with that, we're going to go back to Marin.
Okay, if I run past the skeletons, will they opportunity attack me?
Just double check. I don't think they can
No,
react.
They don't get to for 1 minute.
Yeah, they still can't react.
Okay.
So we've got 10 rounds where they really can't do a lot.
Alright,
As long as we
think...
don't attack them. If we attack them, it ends that effect.
Alright, in that case, I think I'm going to rush past down here next to Valen, pick up the crystal, and then use my bonus action to dash over to
It's straight ahead.
this pillar right here, and place the crystal in.
Okay. As you place this in, you see how all 10 crystals light up. The sarcophagus opens, and a kind of mist spills out of it and wraps around Lord Tiresome. No! No! I was so close! Damn you, heroes! No! And he gets dragged with very little dignity back inside his sarcophagus. And as the lid closes, the skeletons drop into piles of bones. And the flesh golems stumble their way back into their coffins, closing the lids behind them.
Night-night. Good night, Lord Tiresome.
Time to make your long rest permanent.
My character will just kind of fall to the knees since I'm pretty much dead.
Oh my god.
And then,
Can I run over and heal him?
On myself?
Can I throw my potion at him?
Yes, you can.
And I'm gonna run on over and force feed him my potion.
Very good, very good. And he'll take the potion. And so, you make your way out of the tomb, back through the chambers. The doors have all opened themselves up. And as you get yourselves outside, Lolita is standing there waiting, able to park up, as it were. I was able to mend the Imperius, so we're back in business. Did you find out what caused the earthquake? Has Belovar escaped?
It appears the earthquake was a natural phenomena, but the mage did use it, did take advantage of it, and tried to escape. He was held down by some crystals, but we put them back, and that seemed to have solved the problem.
Yeah, but they may want to go back in and like secure them down some more if the fingers holding them were broken.
Yeah, have they ever heard of super glue? They should use super glue.
I guess we'll go right here in case.
Ah, okay. Well, that's fantastic to know. The society will thank you greatly for that. But it's good to know that he's back down where he belongs. We will be sending a team down there later than this afternoon to make sure everything is all secured. As a reward, she pulls out 3 bags of coin. 200 gold apiece. I think it's well earned. And as a bonus, you can all have a ticket for the skiing on our mountains.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll toss the gold. I'll hand her the gold back and say, "You probably need this to fix up the town."
Oh, thank you very much. We did hear that the Guild of Many Things had some very generous members, but it's nice to actually have met some. We shall...
Well, I need to eat, so I think I'll keep my gold.
Very
I'm trying
well.
to buy a house.
Again, thank you all very much for your efforts here. Enjoy the rest of your holidays. And so you spend the weekend relaxing as best as you can when trying to avoid the giant cracks in the floor. But many other members of the Guild of Many Things had got word of what had happened. They sent over their best and brightest in order to fix the town up. And so after 3 days, you were all summoned back to the guild for your first official assignment. Coco, Ashen, and Malathrex, thank you very much for taking part in this evening's one-shot.
It was so much fun.
It was great.
Yeah.
This was a great afternoon for me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hey, that was good. That was a lot of fun. I mean, that's only gone